Hello, I'm Jerry ADJORLOLO, and you are welcome to Mind Your Business with me, my lunchtime business show strictly dedicated to you. Today, I come to you from the plush Labadi Beach Hotel, Ghana's premier 5-star hotel. On the show, you get to meet some fascinating entrepreneurs who will share with you how they've been minding their business with nuggets and tips on how your businesses can remain competitive, efficient, sustainable, and profitable in this new normal and beyond. It's all here on Mind Your Business with me. Simple and relevant conversations for everyone. Frozen orange margarita. You can never go wrong with Labadi Beach Hotel. A tradition of excellence kept through the years. Oh, forgive me. Oh, where are my manners? How are you? I trust you're keeping well and productive. 6 episodes and 4 more to go. Last week was all sorts of wonders with the man Sadiq Abdullahi, Mr. No Guts, No Glory of Free Music. What an inspiration it was. If you missed, you know what to do. Check the link below and update yourself. I really do appreciate the feedback, so please keep them coming. And while you're at that, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And together, let's build something as formidable as this sweet orange frozen margarita. Cheers. Our entrepreneur of the week is a scientist with a flair for the arts and weaves a very beautiful tapestry of unforgettable experiences, blending the rigor and the precision of the sciences, as well as the creativity and chaos of the arts. How she does that is a sign and a wonder. Behold, Entrepreneur of the Week.
Hi everyone, my name is ABOKUMA ELLIS and welcome to Purple Twirl Events.
If you have in the last 11 years attended a classy, unforgettable and excellently coordinated luxury wedding, birthday party or any other social event worth relishing, chances are 6 out of the 10 of those events were inspired and curated by ABOKUMA ELLIS and the mystique of her Purple Twirl. In 2010, she founded Purple Twirl, an event planning and coordination company which has since grown to become one of the trailblazers in the industry with hundreds of events managed since its inception. Her creativity, passion for excellence and an unrivaled ability to organize effectively whilst paying attention to minute details are but a few reasons Purple Twirl has achieved such phenomenal success. Armed with a warm, witty and enchanting personality, the scientist by training and artist by calling is able to blend the rigor of science and the spontaneity and chaos of the arts to create tailor-made experiences for all segments of her client base, from children right up to the elderly. Through her intellectual force and the warmth of her understanding, ABOKUMA has been able to break down her very essential service through a number of thought leadership sessions, notable among them the masterclasses Ready, Set, Wed for brides to be and Ready, Set, Plan for aspiring planners, where she unreservedly pours herself into her mentees and clients. Additionally, she is a co-producer of Ghana's foremost ultimate luxury bridal and lifestyle show, the Bliss Wedding Show, and the Radiance Wedding Fair, which bring together A-list vendors and other relevant stakeholders within the bridal and events ecosystem. Her efforts and consistency have won for her membership of the coveted Munaluchi Cotier and has been featured in Munaluchi Bride, Bella Niger Weddings, Dream Magazine, amongst others. ABOKUMA was honored at the Event Vendors Association of Ghana's 2019 Awards as the Event Planner of the Year. She recently launched Twirly Boxes, a division of Purple Twirl Events that provides luxury gifting solutions for sophisticated clientele. ABOKUMA holds a BSc in Botany and an Executive MBA in Entrepreneurial Management, both from the University of Ghana. Her goal is to grow Purple Twirl into an event management powerhouse that is the go-to destination for memorable events customized to suit the client's needs. Finally, ABOKUMA ELLIS, CEO of Purple Twirl.
Yes.
What a pleasure.
It's very nice to have you here. I'm so
11
honored.
years already.
11 years. It's unbelievable.
You know, you're one of the first event planners who gave me my real job.
Is that right?
Yeah, when I started out.
Oh, bless. It was always nice working with you, though.
I know I was a little troublesome. Don't tell them, please. Don't tell them. But 11 years. I mean, what's been the motivation?
Oh, wow. That's an interesting one. You know, It's usually the clients. At the end of the events, everything goes well for the most part, and the gratitude they have, and just having to be a part of that moment in their lives and just have a big impact on the whole day going so well. I really get a lot of fulfillment from seeing my clients being happy with our services. So
you
that
wanted to be a doctor.
Did I want to be a doctor?
Science student,
Is that a
A student. What happened?
What happened? Life happened. So it was one of those things where my father was a doctor, so naturally I was in that path, and that didn't happen. And I finished university. I did not know that I was going to start an events planning company. That was not like in my mind, especially as a science student. You're not thinking you're doing anything like this at the time. So I finished uni. I had no idea what I was doing. I tried different things. It wasn't working, and then I kind of started Purple 12, but I wasn't thinking that it would be my main job when I started it. So I started it, and then I was still kind of searching, trying to find myself, you know.
Wow.
And then after some time, I was like, you know what? Let me just go all in. Let me just go all in, because I knew for a fact that I did not want to do the routine work,
8 to 5,
you know, because I did work in the lab before even, and it was very routine, and I knew I didn't want to do routine, and that's how it all started.
You know, working with you, you bring some rigor, you bring some order, some specificity to your work.
Right.
How has COVID affected all of this?
You know, it's very interesting for a lot of events people. They probably don't have the same story as me, but for me, it's been somewhat of a blessing.
Okay.
You know, for the first year, last year, the COVID, when it hit last year, I was able to put in a lot of structures during the lowdown with the events, when we didn't have events at that time. I was able to put in a lot of structures. I worked on my website. I worked on a lot of internal stuff with my team.
Okay.
So although we weren't having events, I had a chance to work on the company, you know. And for this year as well, I mean, currently there's a ban on events, but we still have, because a lot of events didn't happen last year, a lot of people are pushing the event to this year. We have more events than we usually would at this time of the year. Yeah, so it's been a blessing.
Wow.
In disguise.
But see, Abokuma, event planner, we know it's all about you. I mean, do you have a team? I mean, what's the business? How do you mind your business? Give us an everyday.
Whew. See, that's the thing, and why I love this job, because there's no routine. That's what I love about it. So I don't have like a typical day in the office, because I'm not always in the office. That's another thing. Because, you know, there's times when we go out on recce, we meet clients, we meet vendors, but also with COVID as well, we do a lot of our meetings online. So as at now, for example, this I guess also ties in with the COVID question. My team is working from home. So we do a lot of remote work. We will be coming into the office soon after they all get their vaccines. But yeah, we do a lot of, it's a process, right? So the typical process, everyone's event is different. But the standard process that we have, that we manage each client based on their preferences, is that the first thing we do when we're planning the event is try to figure out which vendors they're using. So we work with the clients, and they kind of narrow down which vendors they want to use for which category. We have a meeting with the clients and the vendors, try to kind of communicate. We're like the mediator between the vendor and the client, you know, because sometimes, you know, when you're speaking with, let's say, a decorator, and your first time, you've never been married before, when they start talking technical terms, the gazebo and hapa, and they start saying words like that you don't understand, that's where we come in and kind of try to break it down to your level. We try to let the client understand the vendor, and the vendor understand the client, so everybody is pretty much happy.
Directly, how many people do you employ?
Currently, I have 3 full-time employees, and then with part-time, I have about 20 part-time for Purple 12.
And I've realized that per every project, you are employing you're creating jobs for about 60 to 100 people.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
From decorators to carpenters to every.
Yeah, yeah. So sometimes it even goes beyond 100.
Wow.
Depending on the size of the event.
You've heard of the Continental Free Trade Area?
Yes.
And it's promised to open up the African markets. Now you can go and operate in Nigeria. Right. Nigerian vendors can come and operate in Ghana.
Right.
What are the pluses and the minuses for you?
I think definitely it would definitely let people for the vendors in my industry in Ghana. I really feel like it would put people on edge. It would give them a chance to be more competitive, to take their business a little more serious than making it seem like a bit of a hobby, you know. So that would be good for our industry in that sense. In terms of other people coming in, I think what would strengthen our industry would be our associations. There are a few associations which are in place now, but then I feel like we need to work together more with each association and the government to make sure that strict policies are put in place to protect us, the Ghanaian vendors, the local vendors, so that I mean, so it's fair. It's fair to us when other people come in, and then we can still work together with them. Yeah.
ABOKUMA, you've shown yourself as a thought leader in this space. You've created the Bliss, you know, and then the second one,
the Radiance
where you put together A-list vendors from all over the country. I've even seen some people from outside joining. You've mentored a whole lot of, you know, young talents. There is this young man, there's this young woman who is watching us right now and wants to be like you. Speak to them. What advice would you give them?
Well, okay. One of the main things that I usually say to my mentees or people who reach out to me about wanting to join the industry is you have to have the passion for it. It's a lot that goes on that if you don't have the passion for the industry or for events, you might fall off. Apart from everything, you really need to stay focused. Staying focused is key because there's a lot of noise around, but then you need to have tunnel vision of what you want and what you want where you want your company to be and what you want to achieve. So that's definitely a very important point in this industry. Just remain focused and stay true to yourself.
True, organic. Okay. ABOKUMA, in ending, let me ask, what is the road to recovery? And if I may add, resilience. I mean, a lot of businesses have gone down. They've lost out on, you know, revenue due to the cancellation of events. What should they be mindful of? How should they mind their business?
I think being intentional about your business is definitely one thing. You know, a lot of our work we do as events in the events industry is about social media, right? But they need to focus on the fact that although your things are on social media, it doesn't mean that that is where your money is. That's where you get your money from. Don't focus too much on that and focus on pleasing the clients. When your clients are happy, that's when the referrals come in, and that's where how your name goes far. You know what I mean? So I really feel like people should mind their business by literally minding their business. You know, like just stay true to your core business strategies or whatever, and I feel like it will go really, really far. Also, to be able to thrive in the business, I really do feel like a lot of the events businesses should be able to put in some structure in their work processes, and even have a work process. Like when a client calls, what are you going to say to them? What emails are you sending? How are you sending emails? Details like that, customer service, how you speak with your clients, how you invoice your clients. All those little details will really help structure your business. Apart from that, when you're starting, when I started, for example, I didn't have to get any money from anywhere. You know, it was because I'm planning someone's event. It's their money that they're paying all the vendors, and then they pay me for the service that I rendered. So what you do is you start saving that money and not spending that money immediately. You know, so you pay yourself. So if you charge a certain amount to the client, you give yourself a certain amount and then you save the rest, and that accumulates into, and that accumulated into what we have here as Purple to all events.
So you're saying that you're saying that people in this industry should be lean in terms of their structure.
Yes, very, very lean. Because, even as big as we are right now in terms of where we are, like I said, I have 3 full-timers. And then I didn't get an accountant. Like, although I couldn't afford an accountant in the beginning, obviously, you know, for good reason. but I was able to get an accounts company to work for me, and over the past couple of years. But then what I did was I was using a software that was a free software. So you go on there where you put all your data, you keep your expenses, your invoices and everything. It was a free software that I used until I got my accounting. So there are ways and means to go about putting proper structure in place without having to spend so much if you're being intentional about it.
Wow, wow. ABOKUMA ELLIS, you've given us so much to digest, talking about tunnel vision, having focus, having a structure, being lean in our operations. Wow. These are things that we'll never forget. We want to say thank you. We'll certainly come back for more.
I'm looking forward to it. I really enjoyed this. Thank you for having me.
We're also grateful. And that's the Purple Twirl experience, and hence my purple jackets. Thank you, ABOKUMA, for giving us such rare access into your amazing world of purple bliss. I sincerely hope that these interviews inspire you all to mind your business, no matter how small your endeavor. So please follow ABOKUMA and the Purple Twirl on all her social media handles as displayed on the screen. You will be inspired. We're gaining traction, and it's thanks to you, my subscribers, for the loads of positive feedback you keep sending my way. It means a lot to me. If you like this kind of content and you want us to do more, of course, get interactive with us in the comment section below. Be sure to also like this post, share with your friends, as well as subscribe to the channel, clicking the bell icon and choosing all to stay notified whenever we make a post for you. Special thanks to Labadi Beach Hotel, Ghana's foremost 5-star hotel, for this purple experience. Their food is mwah, their drinks, oh my god, and the hospitality is mesmerizing. You should try them out. So till I come your way again with another insightful edition, I am by the grace of God, and as always, I encourage you to trust God, to keep safe, to eat healthy, drink lots of water, but above all, mind your business because no one else will. Shalom.